Barack Hussein Obama wrote a book called Dreams of My Father, a racist book where he expresses hatred and envy and pure resentment toward all whites, toward the whole white race. A really racist book. And as has been the custom since the 1990s, some of these books come out in audio form where the author of the book reads the text of the book, and you can listen to the text of the book so that people on their iPods can listen to the book instead of having to sit down and read it. This is something that's been done pretty frequently since the 1990s, and Obama had this deal as well with his publisher when he did the book Dreams from My Father. So you're going to hear his voice reading a passage, a racist passage from his racist book, Dreams of My Father, that prove beyond any doubt that Barack Hussein Obama is an anti-white racist. Listen to this passage.
That's just how white folks will do you. It wasn't merely the cruelty involved. I was learning that black people could be mean and then some. It was a particular brand of arrogance, an obtuseness in otherwise sane people that brought forth our bitter laughter. It was as if whites didn't know they were being cruel in the first place, or at least thought you deserving of their scorn. White folks.
Well, you heard it with your own ears. It's in his book. And look at what he says. Quote, "That's just how white folks will do you." It wasn't merely the cruelty involved, it was a particular brand of arrogance and obtuseness in otherwise sane people that brought forth our bitter laughter. It was as if whites didn't know they were being cruel in the first place, or at least they thought you deserving of their scorn. White folks, unquote. Can you imagine if a white presidential candidate, if Mitt Romney, the Republican candidate for president, whom we have to support. It's obvious we've got to support Mitt Romney, otherwise America's finished. Otherwise we're going to have this racist Barack Hussein Obama reelected to a second term where he'll never have to face the voters again, and where you're going to see what his racist policies lead to. Then America's very survival is going to be in danger. So we got to support Mitt Romney. But in any event, imagine if Mitt Romney, a white Republican candidate, had said the same thing in a book he had written about black people. Imagine if he said, "That's just how black folks will do you." It wasn't merely the cruelty involved, there was a particular brand of arrogance and obtuseness and otherwise sane people that brought forth our bitter laughter. It was as if blacks didn't know they were being cruel in the first place, or at least they thought you deserving of their scorn. Black folks, unquote. Can you imagine if Mitt Romney had made this type of racist statement about blacks? He wouldn't be elected dog catcher in this politically correct country and in this politically correct atmosphere if he had made that statement about black people. And look at the evil of Obama. Look what an ungrateful, evil piece of garbage he is. This is a guy who had terrible grades in school and was a lousy, rotten, lazy student and got full scholarships to Columbia University, to Harvard Law School. They pushed him ahead because of affirmative action, solely because of his race. And he gets pushed ahead and gets all these scholarships, and then is made a state senator from Illinois, and then all of a sudden, after doing nothing as a state senator, after doing nothing his whole pathetic life, they suddenly decide to make him a United States senator from Illinois. Everyone decides, oh, this is so exciting, let's make him a United States senator from Illinois. And they elect him to the United States Senate from Illinois. And the media is going crazy over him. He's elected to the United States Senate after earning nothing, doing nothing, accomplishing nothing. He deserves nothing in his life. His whole life was supporting radicals and hate mongers and racists like Al Sharpton and Louis Farrakhan and Jesse Jackson. He went to Louis Farrakhan's Million Man March. Farrakhan's who praised Hitler and who says that all whites are devils. He was a member of Jeremiah Wright's so-called church, where Jeremiah Wright was preaching this type of anti-white racism all the time. And so, after his life filled with hatred, resentment, and evil life that he's lived, and never accomplishing anything good for the world, they make him a United States Senator. I mean, look what they give him, everything on a silver platter. And still he's not happy, still he's ungrateful, still he's filled with resentment. And then, He's a senator for only 4 years, and he didn't do anything as a senator. He hardly even showed up on the job. He was campaigning for president from the minute he was elected to the Senate. All 4 years he spent just campaigning for president. And he becomes president. He gets the presidency handed to him on a silver platter. His whole past as a Muslim, as a radical, as a racist, as an anti-Semite is covered up for him by the news media that worships him. And still this resentment, this hatred? I mean, he never happy, never satisfied, never happy. Morenu veRabbeinu, our teacher and our leader, Harav Meir David Kahana Zecher Tzadik V'Kadosh Livracha Hashem Yikom Damo, Rabbi Meir Kahana. May the memory of this holy saint be immortalized, and may God avenge his blood. Rabbi Kahana always said to us that black racists and Arab and Muslim haters, Arab racists, black racists, and Muslim haters, Muslims who hate non-Muslims, are the eternal malcontents. They are eternal malcontents. No matter what you do for them, they're never happy. You make them millionaires and billionaires, and they're still complaining. You give them Hollywood, and for the past 50 years, they're the heroes, they're the wonderful people on every television program, and they're the ones on all the TV commercials, they're the doctors, they're the lawyers, even though in real life, of course, none of that is true. They're the wonderful, brilliant scientists in all the movies, even though in real life, none of that is true. They're given everything on a silver platter. Everybody kisses their behind for the past 50 years, pushes them ahead, gives them jobs that they're unqualified for just because of race. And they're still complaining and griping and you racist society and racist and institutionalized racism and blah, 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 blah. And it never ends. Now, they got the presidency of the United States. They're being given control of the whole damn country. And still, that's just how white folks will do you. It wasn't merely the cruelty involved, it was a particular brand of arrogance and obtuseness in otherwise sane people that brought forth our bitter laughter. It was as if whites didn't know they were being cruel in the first place, or at least they thought you deserving of their scorn, white folks. I mean, this is beyond the pale. And by the way, we're not racists. We're against racism. And this whole video that you're seeing is anti-racist. The racism is what we're exposing here. What Obama said is racism. This video is opposing racism. Good blacks like Pastor Manning or Alan Keyes, good, decent blacks, are wonderful people. We don't care about the color of someone's skin. We care about their behavior and their character. And that is not something that is determined by the color of one's skin. But unfortunately, there is a prevalent culture here that is anti-white, anti-Semitic, anti-American, and this type of culture is something that is destroying the United States, destroying Western civilization, and Barack Hussein Obama is the ultimate example of that. Give him a second term, God forbid. If he gets a second term, he'll never have to face the voters again. He'll be in office and he'll be able to do whatever he wants, and he'll do unbelievable damage to America, Israel, and Western civilization. You give him that chance, God forbid, you'll live to regret it. Because you white voters out there that are listening to me, and you self-hating Jews that supported him that are listening, when he's making these statements, you idiots, he's talking about you. You. He hates your guts. He hates your guts. And you're voting for him and giving him money and supporting and volunteering and working and trying, oh yes, Obama, Obama, Obama. This is sick beyond words. Sick beyond words. We had better defeat Obama this November before it's too late. If you want the politically incorrect truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and want to fight against racism and against anti-Semitism and against hatred, and want to fight for the standard of judging people not on the basis of race and saying things like Obama says, white folks, that's just how white folks will do you. We have to judge people on the basis of their character, not on the basis of the color of their skin like Obama does. Obama must be defeated. We have to support Mitt Romney in November before it's too late. If you agree, join our forum. You don't have to be Jewish, by the way, to join the JTF forum. About half of our members are not Jewish. There's a link below to join. Hope to see you on the forum. Shalom.